So you can see, we've got our first two parts. You can see that thread jump there. We're going to clean up. Doing our little satin stitches of our hooves. I'm using a 1.8 ounce caraway stabilizer on a piece of felt just to kind of do this little sample stitch out here. Now it's going to be moving into our text, and this will be kind of where we can see if our text is going to look good or if it's not going to look good. It's going to be really small, but you can see how good it looks even though it is very tiny. So we'll go ahead and let this stitch a little bit, see what it looks like when it gets a little further along. You can see how our text looks at this point. And you can see it's really nice and legible, just like I expected it would be in the digitizing process, but it just looks really good. I was very pleased with the way that turned out. Those tiny little thread jumps between words, sometimes I've seen people leave those little thread jumps, and sometimes we'll go in and trim that out. I think I'll go ahead and trim it out because it'll only take a second, but you could leave those and it'd be just fine also. So now we're stitching out the top half of the Pegasus, so we'll let it go ahead and do its thing here, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's all finished up. So I thought it might be fun to watch it stitch out the little house elements. So we'll go ahead and let that. I believe, if I remember correctly, it did the. Okay, so it's doing the little roof section here. So that is the finished look, and really, it didn't do too bad of a job. You know, for such small details, didn't do too bad of a job. Really pleased with the text for sure. That turned out pretty sharp. So overall, pretty satisfied. So now we can kind of move on to stitching out a cap and showing our customer what they think of the finished logo. So I hope you enjoyed this and learned a little something. Now, we didn't talk about underlay and push-pull compensation and all those other details because this design is really simple and didn't really require a whole lot of those details. But you could see we were successful in creating a good-looking design that we can go to production with. Thanks for watching.